Hey, Jeff Wilson here, and I'm with Chris Gimenez, and he's got a heck of a story to tell about something that happened February 1st.
February 1st.
He was driving down the road in Reno where he was on the off-ramp. The highway was up here,
Right.
and a snowplow came by, and then what happened?
Basically, snowplow comes by. I'm on the off-ramp. I'm about 50 yards from the freeway because it's a really long off-ramp. There's 15 cars in front of me, and I'm on a dead stop. Plenty of feet in front of the car. I should be everything. I didn't do anything wrong. Let's clear that first and foremost. But yeah, the next thing I know, I hear a very loud boom, kind of sound like a cannon went off. And I instinctively kind of look to my left, and I see a big yellow truck. And my first instinct was it was a snowplow because it had just snowed about a foot the night before. And here we are, 7 o'clock in the morning, rush hour traffic, if you can call that in Reno. But yeah, the next thing I know, I have glass flying through the cab of my pickup, and I just kind of instinctively duck and cover. And when I looked up, I look in my rearview mirror, and my back window's gone. I can see daylight through. There's a hole in the top, the roof, the cab of my pickup, about that big. I get off of the exit, get off the street, and kind of park and assess the damage. And it turns out there's about $8,400 worth of damage to my truck. Luckily for me, it hit in a grate spot.
It was a grate.
Yes, it was a drain grate. It was 15.5 inches long and 36 pounds.
And the snowplow just...
The snowplow, what he apparently did was he put his blade down. He was kind of going off to the side of the road because these drains they have are, they're off the freeway. They're not on the freeway. They're in kind of the
emergency area.
Yeah, emergency area. And apparently what he did was he clipped with the tip of his blade, bent this thing up, snapped it off, broke the asphalt on the actual freeway, and flung it over 150 feet through the cab of my truck.
So you're...
so here I am just sitting there on a Monday morning.
You're kind of lucky to be alive. I mean,
well, yeah, I guess, yeah. But the funny thing is, once I started assessing the situation a little bit and kind of taking a look at it, because the whole time you're sitting there like, what the heck just happened?
Yeah.
And if my truck wasn't lifted, I have a 6-inch lift on my truck. If it wasn't lifted, it wouldn't have hit the cross member, like basically the roll bar on my cab, and would have gone right through the roof of my pickup, and probably crushed me in the back of the head. I mean, in the back. And in the head, because this thing's 36 pounds, and for it to go 150 plus feet, it had to be moving. That's some pretty high rates of speed. And another thing too, if I had to stop 5 feet further back in front of the car I did stop in front of, it would have gone right through the driver's side window, and I could have taken my head off, could take my arm off. I mean, anything like that.
All right, so next time you get a little pit in your windshield, remember Chris Gimenez, because his story's a lot worse than yours.
Did they total it?